Hello everybody, welcome back to On the Bright Side. My name is Daniel and I'm watching Code Geass. And last time on Code Geass, things got a little bit rough. The consequences of Lelouch's rebellion have leaked into his own life in a way that he never expected. Or at least didn't expect it to be so soon. The landslide that he ordered to create ended up catching Shirley's father up in it, and now he's partially responsible for his death. However, Shirley kind of came to him and was kind of all like, hey, I need some comfort right now, and now it's really complicated. Let's get into it. If you're excited to see my reactions, then you should do yourself a favor and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single heart-pounding episode. I don't know what I'm doing. Of Code Geass. 3, 2, 1, go. Damn, Lelouch has like an omnipotent power, but he can't stop consequences. Oh shit! New opening! I guess it is halfway in the season. Dang, I really like that old opening. There's a lot of reused visuals, but I don't like this opening as much as the first one. But it's still pretty good. Shirley at gunpoint. Yeah, I'm worried about what's about to happen. I want to make a joke, like, that's rough, buddy. But also, yeah, I mean, it's rough, man. Yeah, Lelouch is feeling some sort of way. That's illegal! What is this outfit she's wearing? I don't know if Lelouch really loves you. You have no idea. Oh, she cried. Let's let her grieve, just like, don't destroy yourself. I really like that this show, like, I mean, for the most part, Lelouch is in the right, but the show doesn't tell you that. In fact, it tells you the opposite a lot of the times, visually and through these other characters. Ah, shit, more Pizza Hut. Yeah, so what's gonna happen between us? Well, you're not wrong, but don't beat yourself up. Oh god. I'm worried for her mental state. She did say that. That's what I'm saying. I mean, usually I'm like, C2. Relax on him, but he kind of needs this. I mean, he is a kid. It's true. If you stop, you die, so... Lelouch. Man, Lelouch. I mean, no one said it would be an easy thing. It's obviously mentally, like, horrific. I'm just like, it's about time Lelouch felt some sort of doubt about himself. It's only natural. Ooh, a new operation, huh? You think I took an ethics class? That's not how I got here. Okay. Cornelia okay. Alright. Well, everyone seems to have some sort of doubt, though. Well, Suzaku, this is what you get when you side with Britannia. Show's putting these characters in a lot of interesting situations. Uh-oh. Okay. It is, it is so true. See, the unfortunate thing is if she ever does figure it out, Lelouch will probably just GEASS her. And... Okay, so she's got her own motive, though. Yeah. Yeah, she is also affected by Shirley. Yeah. I guess when you're fighting, like, this oppressive regime, the best you can do is, like, minimize innocent casualties, but... Where's she going? Okay, so I was wondering if the person she's been talking to, like, is that guy with the white hair and the visor? Because I've been like, you're talking to your imaginary friend? It might be him. Alright, so we got some underwater nightmares. Those were cool. So we gotta protect the Liberation Front. Not in this case. Okay. So what's the plan then? Well, rest in peace. Suzaku's not shooting. Don't worry, there's help coming, but... Yeah. Shirley, you should get out of here. He's wearing the Black Knight stuff now. Alright, so are we gonna ignite it? Yep, there it goes! Holy shit. Ooh, that is a big explosion. Well, actually, that was our move, but, you know, I guess they don't need to know that. Alright. So sacrifice more lives to rally the forces? This guy loves it. Alright! Jesus Christ! Oh. God, like, you gotta love the audacity. Oh boy. They're coming. Maybe this will be the last time. Oh man, he's just going right in there. It's 2-on-1. Oh no! Oh fuck! I can't hesitate! Oh shit, this again. Well, Zero stands no chance against Lancelot. I don't not agree. Oh, jeez. There goes the nightmare. Oh boy. Oh no, you're right here, huh? Don't take off that helmet. Oh no. I don't think you're someone who can do that. Oh no. Really? Right there, you bastard. Oh, I like this ending more than the first one, though. Oh man, that ending slapped, actually. This is very, I'm just gonna focus on this image. No other preview. GEASS versus GEASS. What does that mean? Next episode's gonna be absolutely insane, huh? Alright. That was Code GEASS episode 13. Oh my god. It's another battle, but this time Lelouch has had a renewed sense of purpose. Really egged on by C2. She's completely right. And Lelouch understood that. Like, I have to keep going no matter what. But is that going to be like his sole motivation? Like, in writing stories, it's very important to give your main character something that they want. More than anything else. And what Lelouch wants is what his sister wants. Well, maybe not that, but he wants Nunnally to be happy. So he'll do whatever it takes to make that true. That's a very, he has other motivations of I hate my dad. But I would say that the Nunnally thing is his, honestly, main motivation. It's very interesting how you go from that to standing up against the largest world superpower. I love when characters go through things of like, is what I want worth it? Lelouch is coming face to face with this, like, wondering, like, is it worth it to keep, like, fighting and potentially endangering people close to me? Did he decide yes, or did he decide he didn't have a choice? Anyway, how Lelouch reacts to these things is always extremely interesting. And I feel like this reaction it feels the most human for him. I've thought up to this point that Lelouch being able to kill people and do whatever without feeling too much regret about it is really difficult. Especially since one of his first murders was face to face with someone begging for their life. It's like that would be enough to like really stop a lot of people. So I've always thought like Lelouch needs to have a few screws loose to do what he's doing, but he's not inhuman. I just like Lelouch as a character and the way that he's handled. It's interesting. There have been some people in my comments have been like, I find this fascinating, by the way, that some people are really of the like to interpret Lelouch as like he's in the right. He's a hero. And some people are all like, he does kill innocent people and is responsible for people's deaths. And I would say that Lelouch, like, personally hasn't killed anyone innocent that I can remember. It's just like that moral question of the people who watch this show is exactly what all the people in the show are having about Zero. Like, is he right? Do the ends justify the means? And I find it interesting. I think Suzaku is really like the audience stand-in of anyone. Obviously, he's his own character, but I feel like most people would be like, no, you shouldn't kill innocent people, and that ends doesn't justify the means. I want to say that because that's what I've always, like, thought. But I also fully understand that, like, I don't think there's ever been a revolution in history that has been bloodless. So, it's kind of something that maybe for the greater good, these things do have to happen. It's interesting. We had Colin also kind of wavering. She's really devoted to Zero, so, kind of seeing Shirley go through this is made both of them question things. And Shirley herself, let's talk about her. She is not having a good time right now. I personally think she's going... it's interesting that this titled Shirley at Gunpoint this episode, when, in fact, there was, like, never a point when a gun was pointed at her, except vaguely when Lelouch was in the thing, but, like, I don't know if he would have actually hit her. Now she is the one pointing the gun. And what this really reminds me of is that scene in Fullmetal Alchemist where Winry is pointing the gun at Scar, except in this case, instead of, like, the one closest to her kind of trying to talk her down, she's pointing at the gun at the one closest to her and the murder of her parents. So it's complicated. Personally, I don't think Shirley's going to do it. I don't think she's going to shoot. And even if she does, she's not going to kill Lelouch. Imagine if she did. I'm only like a fourth of the way through this show. Like, that's scary to think about. I did know that when I was starting this show, it was going to take me a year to finish. Really only a fourth. Which, you know, is signified by the new opening. Which, I like the guitar in the opening, but the actual, like, song, it's okay. The first one was, like, so good that it's kind of hard to live up to that. But I really like the ending. I really like the ending. So, it's interesting. Last week, there was another funeral scene, which I talked about. There's just something about that moment in a funeral when, like, the coffin is being, like, fully buried. That's just, like, rough for everyone, huh? But I didn't even know her father, so I was gonna be like, I hardly knew him. In fact, I didn't know him at all. So, that cliffhanger is brutal. I'm really curious to see what Shirley is going to do. I guarantee you, I'm expecting her not to fire, of course. But I also don't know what she's going to do. If I'm being honest, I feel like I knew that Shirley and Suzaku have a relationship in the future. And if she finds this out, then, like, yeah, that's going to make sense. But also, I think Lelouch might just GEASS her. I think he might just make her forget, or if he can make her forget, maybe he'll be like, don't associate with me anymore. I don't know. I think Lelouch is going to do something like that. Now, we could get into the morals of the GEASS and mind control. And about how I kind of think that that's, you know, mind control is inherently immoral. But it's also cool and fantastical, so I don't really want to get into it. Actually, that is kind of an interesting question. What do you guys think in the comments? Do you think it depends? Do you think, like, any form of mind control is just immoral, like taking away someone's agency completely? Or do you think that mind control, if used correctly, is fine? You know, there's a lot of superheroes that do have, like, telekinesis and mind control powers and stuff. So it's not like the most horrific thing, but I do think it has some problems. That's gonna be my discussion topic, but you can also discuss whatever else you want in the comments. And if you liked my reaction, you can leave a like as well. You can also subscribe so you don't miss the next episode, because the way this one ended, I can tell the next one's going to be absolutely crazy. Anyway, I hope that I can make your day better, and I hope that you continue to have good days. Until next time, take it easy, everyone.